Hello there. So yeah, today was an interesting day. Uh, is I'm not more in the onboarding, or am I? I think I'm still in on the onboarding phase. And again, we did some training. The owner showed us how to go about certain situations. Uh, what else happens? Uh, Damn, I can't remember. That's a problem. Shit. Uh oh, damn. How could I forgot? Shit, that's trouble. Anyway, I know that I did other interview with a sales recruiter. Recruiter. I gotta know how to say that word. Such a normal word. Recruiter. Recruiter. A recruiter. Anyway, a nice lady. I like her. And we did a mock call. Oh, it's been a while since I haven't done one. So it's been a while. Last time I did, can't remember. Been a while. But it's for crypto. No, stock marketing, this kind of things. Uh, okay, it's okay. Like it's uh, I believe it's a good offer when it comes to fulfillment. But it's not like a niche that I'm like, oh, I love it. I love to do this. But like compared to because the other offer was yes, OnlyFans. I was like, thank you. I'll pass. I'll pass. And I mean, I could tell, uh, I had a talk with this guy that is just starting out as well. I showed you him, like my notes of the interview, uh, like yeah, the first interview that I had, and he asked me like, is there something that you're learning with sales that you're applying in other areas of your life? I was like, sure, man. There's so many things that I was able not only to learn and apply, but change my way of seeing things as a whole. It's incredible, especially when it comes to objection handling, follow up, these kind of things that are not correlated, like with like normal life, day to day things. I start to think like, shit, when someone doesn't reply to me or just see the message, maybe just maybe they forgot. Just maybe. Of course, there are times they just like ignore like voluntarily, but yeah, maybe the way I approached them wasn't an appealing way, a way that makes the person wants to talk with me. Maybe my tonality was off. So these little things, and I was only able to learn that through sales. So my communication as a in general improved a lot. And when people say something, when people say stuff, I start to thinking, oh, okay, I gotta like it becomes second nature. So when you say that, what do you mean? It's not like I'm trying to sell anything. It's just it's too vague. I gotta clarify that, and it comes natural, and that really makes the conversation go more deep and be more meaningful, and I stay more present because of sales. I learned all of that with sales, wasn't with nothing else. Like I did study a little about communication, specific like how to speak better, how to talk better, oratory. I think that's how you say that in English. And yeah, there were a lot of things, but this psychology, this way of analyzing things, what they say, how they say, when they say it, what they're feeling, why they are feeling that. Like this, I didn't learn. You know, maybe I was just looking to the wrong places, but I learned all of that. I'm learning all of that with sales, and it's been only 4 months. Actually, I do believe that. Hey, it's gonna complete 4 months. 21 of May was my first call, and I don't remember that call. Shit. What a shitty one. Like, such embarrassment. I could barely speak a word in English. But yeah, here I am now, being able to talk some shit for 10, 15, 20 minutes in English. Still, I make some mistakes. But I wasn't able to do that back then. I wasn't able. Still, there's a lot of things to improve, but it's way better. If I never started this, I wouldn't be here. And it's it's just crazy. Um, and like the fact that I'm improving day by day, and more and more, I'm getting, like brainwash myself to a good thing. At least in my perspective, that's the place I want to go. Like this extreme, this unbalanced life of just focus on the job, because I'm sort of getting used to that, getting used to this routine, getting used to this job. I'm sort of getting used to all of that, and I'm liking it because I can, like I said, applying other areas of my life, and I found it very interesting because it comes down to talk with people, connect with people, and I love to talk. I remember back in high school. I mean, it was awesome to talk with people. I always like to talk. Sometimes, even with the teacher, I didn't like the lecture the lecture that they were teaching, taught me, taught me. Yeah, you know what I mean. The thing they were explaining, the thing they were explaining, um, and most of the times I didn't like the subject, like the things they were talking, but the things they were teaching. But I love to talk with them about their personal lives, but not only their personal lives, but things of life in general, like day to day, like real shit, relationship, job, how to get a job. Because they didn't like it's crazy, but they didn't thought how to find jobs. They just thought shit. That's crazy, but they just thought how to memorize shit to use in a test so you can pass through the year. You can go to the next year. But they didn't thought how to get jobs, how to get opportunities, networking. None of that. Like at least I had a lecture, lecture. I think it's lecture, which was which was entrepreneurship, and that was like really good. And that was other, which was about communication. And there are a lot of things that I still use this day, and I'm glad that I'm choosing this path, and there's no going back. Of course I have a plan B, but I want to use a plan B. Like if everything goes south, if everything goes to shit, then I will go to the plan B. But I have the resources, not the best ones, but I'm young. Um, I'm willing to learn. I have energy. Well, I have a lot of energy. So yeah, I'm in the perfect position to do that. And yeah, I still sometimes I think about It's fun. Like I'm just a kid, but no, you know what I mean. Like I'm super young, but no, because for me it's still fresh. The high school. So I start to think about those people. And I was like, shit, man. They serve their purpose in that timeline, but like right now, is everyone the same? And I mean, I guess they're happy. Most of them they're complaining about shit, but like I don't want to go that road. I don't want to go the realm of life. No, I don't want that to me. And I still got one friend of high school, and no, he we talk. He sent me some memes. Now, like little by by little, I start to like. I was having this like naive way of thinking that no, maybe it's possible. Like I can keep him as a friend and still go after my goals and keep him around. But actually, that's not the truth, man. I won't talk shit about him, but uh, he he's not willing to take the risk, and that's okay. But he still wants the benefits of the other life. Like he wants the benefits of choosing the path of risk, but he doesn't want to take the risk. So he keeps in that shit, and I know sometimes I got pissed off with that, but now I'm seeing like it's not worth it. And then I start to do the basic math, like me being around him, this is gonna make me more likely to achieve my goals or less likely. And the answer to that is less likely. So there's no. I know that's might be like very cold and you know uh, too robotic, like shit, man. But I mean, it's my life. I will die. I will die. And man, I don't want to like die and like let's say I die from old age and then I start like shit. Because most of the friendships is not gonna be here for the next 10 years. So, and I will get new friends. Like I will get new friends, and like my vision of a friend is changing as well, and it's crazy. If you're more likely to get to my if me talking with you, like being hanging around with you, is more likely the likelihood of me achieving my goal is higher. And I want you to keep it around me. I want to keep you around me and be close to you. But if that's not the case, I mean, like if the way you behave, like if your goals, it, I mean, there's no reason for me to go there. To stick around with you. I guess makes sense. If phases of life. I mean, during the high school, it was a thing. I mean, it was different. Like right now, everyone in college, and like I have a strong opinion about college. Uh, and now most like now I notice that like really this shit that I'm doing right now is for like only few the fewer people like the small percentage of the population to do this crazy shit of risking like because like man I believe that like with the skills that I have of code calling this kind of shit, I can get a job like 1 week, 2 weeks maximum, like on-site job. Like, man, if everything goes to shit, I can find a job like in 1, 2 weeks. But Like imagine if I just go to this road and like I never even consider, like I thought about it, but I never even took a chance, you know. Oh shit, man! Like I don't know how people can live that way. I really don't understand. But fuck them. I mean, they don't care about me, so I gotta learn how not give a fuck about them. Like this is something that you know, day by day, pondering my head. Uh, always, reminding myself like they don't give a fuck about you, so don't give a fuck about them. You know, and like it's changing. It's changing. This self brainwashed. I don't know if it's like there's such a thing, but and yeah, no, like things for me now is getting more clear. Like what is worth my time, what's worth like my bandwidth, like my uh mental energy to think about. Like I was like with this thing of maybe I still got this sometimes. Like I don't want to look dumb, but fuck that, man. Like this fucking ego is gonna fuck me up. Like what's the advantage of you having like good and well protected ego? Because when you are like you have the ego, like you're the better, like you don't need no one's help, and you're crushing it. At least that's the perception you have of yourself. But the reality, most of the times, is the opposite. And, like it's never that because you always will have things to learn. So even though I have like this thing that I create in my mind that I can fail, like like no one cares. No one gives a fuck about me. I'm no one. I mean, I don't know shit. I talk a lot of shit. I don't know how to do things. So why bother? Like why have like all this energy like to create this image that is not the truth? So yeah, like I don't know. Maybe I like could say like society did that, but fuck that. Like this is not gonna help me. So little by little, I'm like constantly focused on killing this fucking useless shit. Maybe there's some uses to ego. Like maybe, but sometimes it's good to have an ego, like when you're fucked up and you need that boost, like oh shit, like Daniel. It's like I don't know, like the little devil, like oh yeah, man, like, I'm here, you can be better. So like yeah, but most of the time ego is kind of there's no use for that. So little by little, I'm trying, kill that ego, like keep it cool, just like sideways, and be able like allow myself to be like I'm dumb, so but allow myself allow allow myself not to judge my competence when I make mistake. Like oh wow, you're like it's not like instead of like you made this mistake, you are a piece of shit. No, what is a piece of shit is the way that I'm executing this. So I got to improve this, but like me as a person, as an individual, the fact that I'm executing this poorly doesn't reflect on my personality, on me as a human being. So I gotta stop doing that and just be more rational and say like, okay, this is not the way that it should be. There's a lot of things that must improve, and I made this mistake. Now that I made this mistake, I know how it's not the way to go. I gotta do the opposite of this. Okay, fail again. Same thing. That's not the way to go. What's the right way? Like that, not try to judge myself like, I'm a failure, I'm useless because I made this mistake. No, I just don't know. But I will find out. I will figure it out because I know I can. You can, like we can do that. It's just a matter of time. Like God spends a lot of time sucking at it, like doing a lot of shit, a lot of mistakes, and then you start to see like what are the things that I must not do so I can get it right. Like I think it's like Bruce Lee. Like I don't fear a man that knows how to land 10,000 kicks. I fear the man that like train one kick like 10,000 times, something like that. So like a lot of repetition. Like you do the same thing, like you see like all the ways that it's wrong, and then you start to have a ballpark, like a general idea of how is the right way to go about. And then like when once you figure it out, you just do it, do it, do it, do it. No constant feedback of yourself or and people that are ahead of you, and then you eventually get it right. So yeah, that's it. Uh, I'm getting better, little by little, but I'm getting better. So that's it. Take care, man.